To resume the Big Ten softball tournament from Iowa City. Penn State is here, Maryland is here, and they meet for the fourth meeting of this season. Penn State won the regular season, but it's postseason time and one and done time. And the winner between Maryland and Penn State will be off to the Big Ten softball tournament quarterfinals. Big Ten softball tournament is presented by DirecTV. Stop compromising, start watching. Upgrade to DirecTV. Swing and a miss, and the first strikeout. Now the first batter she sees in the Big Ten tournament.
Hit and really drive it and beat it out.
Jada McFarland swinging at the first pitch. Ground ball to Morrison at the shortstop position. But man, you could see the speed there from McFarland, who legs that one out. Maisie McFarlane. Keep your McFarlands and McFarlane straight here with this Maryland team. And McFarland trying to take second base. She's in safely. After Gabby Garcia, the catcher going down to talk to Namath. Here's the full count delivery. Bouncing ball to the left side. It's Mack who picks it up. And another out, make it
data. There's so much data in this game these days that you can really go and you can look and know exactly where you threw them, know it worked.
Ground ball to Gordon. Well, Maryland got a runner in scoring position.
Pitch was 71 miles an hour.
Ground ball right back to Weish, fields her position, one up, one down. Ground ball again to Weish, underhanded scoop, and 2 away. Penn State barely getting innings on Friday in that series. One was 12 innings on Sunday. They almost played another 4th complete game of the regular season. Got her looking. And a couple of ground ball out.
Yeah, I think if I'm Namath, I'm going to be a little bit careful around Williams.
Gets the ground ball out there. But you're right, I mean, she's got 13 home runs. Got her looking. My goodness, the second. That game setting this one back just a little bit. Runyon, fly ball to left field, chasing it down and making the out. Carbonette. And it'll be Penn State's turn to return to the plate.
Somebody that's a solid hitter, that's been a good hitter against you.
Solid contact, but a line drive, and Runyon handles it at second base.
Catch it before the cut of the spin.
Hard ground ball, it's the first hit for Penn State. Sneaking up in the top of the box, work for Jones, and the first hit for...
Good piece of hitting there, good quality at bat.
Brunson swings at the first pitch, a fly ball. Charging in is McCamey. Out number 2.
Especially if your strength is your curveball. If it curves up a little bit, utilize that. Get a swing and miss, get a chase there.
And the third pitch, there goes the runner, the throw is there, got her! Delaney Reef. Indiana advancing, Minnesota as well. First pitch swinging for Sammy Woods, ground ball out to start this inning. The ground ball sneaks through the 5-6 hole, and Reef, the number 9 hitter, is aboard. Ground ball, line drive and trying to make the play at second base. The out is made. But a hard hit ball from McCamey. Another ball to Maddock. Look at that arm. It's a rocket there in the hot corner. Penn State again gets out of the inning. Outside, so she walks her, the first walk of the game.
I think that's up there and up at the plate, and Namath is one of those ones that you've got to give her a chance to do something and help herself in the circle.
1-2 the count, gets her swinging. And Weish attacking the other pitcher for her second. Lays down the bunt. That's one way to try to get to Weish and lose the runner across. And she pops it up this time. Backpedaling is Woods to handle it in shallow left field. That's the end of the third. No score between Maryland and hard ground ball. Maddock keeps it in front of her with that rocket arm. She can get almost any base runner for the first out. Lori Sippel was just hopping around going to practices, or
I don't know why we did
just
it.
different back then, I guess, right?
I was just a kid on the team at the time.
She chases the high one and a fly ball. It's a deep one to right center. It's up and over. The first score and the first home run for Maryland in the Big Ten tournament, courtesy of Diamond Williams.
You knew you had to be careful where you threw Diamond Williams. She is so good, matches up so well with Bridget Namath. This pitch just did not drop enough. Just kind of drops down at the knees. He's a little bit over that plate, and with the power that Diamond Williams has, no doubt the energy that
in the Big Ten in the home run category. And there's been some good home run hitters here this season. Jones is swinging away, fly ball out, who decided to stay under the new regime. And a lot of great communication between those players. Look at this bunt laying down by Maddock, but it's, he got hit the bat twice. Okay, so we had, so gave up the hit to Jones in the second. And a walk there, and look at that emotion. Courtney Weish is fired up and on her. Another ground ball, unassisted there by the first baseman, Paletti. July 13th, the BTN.
that also meant not hitting when there was a potential that she could have helped that way too, just to save her.
It pops up for the second out of the inning.
Reef's done a good job just turning on a couple of those inside pitches.
Struck her out. That ends the inning. Wins. And this is a player that has the only hit against her. And Jones trying to get a second. Backpedaling all the way to the warning track. She hits it deep. And just like that, we are tied at 1 with the solo shot. Leona Jones takes it yard.
This is what I love about this game. Anything can happen with one swing of the bat. She's up in the box. A pitch that's inside the plate, belt high, and just takes a cut at it. Lifts it over the fence, just makes it over. McFarland does a good job trying to pull it back in. Not enough. 3-0.
And walks her on 4 pitches.
The more it can benefit you, right through the middle.
A shot right up the gut, and now 2 on with no outs. And the Penn State pitcher at the plate.
Back of the box there. I would throw that pitch again if I were Weish. She does it.
4th strikeout of the night. And she gets Namath twice.
Things, as much as you can.
Here's a 3-2, high and outside, and now the bases are loaded with the walk.
How about that? That takes some guts, right? Nat Clausewitz can take a breath, right? Barrel on the ball.
Ground ball, they got to go home with it. Maryland does to prevent another run. We stayed tied at 1, now 2 away. The plate. And a ground ball to the shortstop. And stretching there at first base, gets the out. Diamond Williams helping that play out. Megan McConney got on board with the fielder's choice. Oh, what a diving stab at the shortstop position. Morrison laying out for the out.
Let's put that on replay over and over and over and over again. What a play. What a catch. This had all the makings of being a line drive into the outfield. Caitlin Morrison says, no way.
And one pitch, and they retire McFarland, the very talented hitter. It's for McFarlane here tonight. And McFarlane gets a hold of that one all the way to the center field wall. Thought about getting extra bases. She'll stay put for the single with 2 out.
Diving catch was for Morrison now. After seeing that hit,
that's a great point.
Get all the way out to center field. That could have potentially, with the speed of McConney, been a run.
It's a little bit of an easier play for Morrison to make. Tough defense here by Penn State. And the top 2 teams in the conference in Northwestern and Michigan. Walked her. And so Gordon is on.
She has to be able to control that curveball.
Laying down the bunt, that's Garcia. The play is made at first base for the out. And Gordon advances over to second base.
Foot on that front chalk line.
Walked her.
Yeah, this is one of those ones where I'm thinking it wasn't necessarily intentional. In 183 innings, just had 40, so less than half in more innings.
Brunson swings at the first pitch, foul territory, trotting over to get it is Woods. And 2 outs.
But Namath gets up. I almost think you need to put a pinch hitter in for her.
Ground ball to Weish. We won't get to that opportunity because Maryland gets out of the inning. And we are tied here at 1. William, when we talked to Coach Lauren Karn, she said she wondered if that home run with a little bit of a slump would build momentum, but she pops up on this at-bat. And so Namath and Penn State take care of the home run hitter. Hard shot, backhander, one hopper, what a play! And Caitlin Morrison flashing the glove again.
You got a ground ball pitcher, you've got to expect hard hit ground balls.
Placing that first pitch, Madison Runyon's aboard with 2 outs.
Really settled in here. After that home run was given up, really had control.
Woods again flies out. A one-handed grab, Barbonente, no problem there in left field. 3 up and 3 down.
If you want, I think that you have to know it's gonna come. You've swung it 3 times.
Namath taking it to left field, trotting back into the warning track. Mikami had to hustle a little bit, 1 away, but she gave it a little bit of a ride. Ooh, she brought some heat for that. It's a called 3rd strike. And then the throw to make it official at first base. State. Weish doing the same here for Maryland. And Morrison, fly ball out there to right field. We got extra innings here to come in our 3rd game of the.
They are able to mix their pitches and move their pitches enough that it's still a struggle for these hitters to hit.
And to force ground ball out still.
And to continue to force ground ball outs. I mean, like, to me, the mark of a good pitcher is not going to beat you some days. But what I'm saying is that these pitchers are elite enough that they are winning that battle most of the time.
Another ground ball out. McFarland swings at that first pitch and chasing in a diving catch. Barbonente making the play in left field to end the inning.
Work a little bit harder there in the later parts of the innings, but
Maddock trying to find the gap, and there is McFarland chasing it down at center field this year. It's really a great story. Gordon at the end of the bat, charging at it in the glove with Woods, making the play, and another stretch there from Williams at first base, and latest being a walk in the 6th inning. A single and a solo home run. If Penn State can get to it, the backhanded stop, got her. Runyon had to hustle a little bit, but makes the play.
Thrown it a ton. She's usually staying lower in the zone.
She draws the walk. A leadoff walk for McFarlane and Maryland.
I got Diamond Williams up after Lewis. I was gonna say, I'd put 2 bunts in a row and get her 60 feet away.
Now Lewis, there's your first bunt. And McFarlane advancing over to second.
Remember that if I'm Namath.
We're gonna have a pinch runner replacing McFarlane at second base.
Contact, you can't go for the home run. You can't go for the double, you just gotta make contact.
And she does a line drive ball, and Cornwell's headed towards home. The throw is made, Cornwell is in, and Maryland takes the lead, 2-1. An RBI single, Diamond Williams.
She was so close to every pitch, just looking for the one that she could drive. Just gets it past Morrison at shortstop, drives it through the infield, and all the way to home with the energy. Again, showing unfreshman-like things. You're not allowing that hit to get to you.
Struck her out looking. And right through the infield. Here comes Godfrey around third base, and Maryland plates a couple in the top of the 9th to go up 3-1.
Now that to me was the important run. Ball, break through that infield.
That slips through the 5-6 hole. Maryland keeps on rolling here with 2 outs. And the first hit of the night for caught her looking. And Namath ending the inning on
Extra. So if you're Weish, you go and you attack. You get ahead of these batters. You've got that 1-run cushion. You've got so much.
slow ground ball as Woods charges at it, 1 away.
And the key.
Brunson, 1 hopper again to Woods, who makes another play. 2 away. And a ground ball to Williams, and she ends it. And Weish goes the full 9 innings to pick up the win, and Maryland punches its ticket into the quarterfinals, winning 3-1.
Such great leadership from Weish in the circle. Phenomenal pitcher's duel between these two teams, exactly what you'd expect to see from them. We saw a little bit of the long ball, and really just a phenomenal battle from Courtney Weish, and just an outstanding job by Maryland here. I love that kind of leadership. When you have that kind of energy, it just trickles down into the team. And the ability for Maryland to continue it into this tournament, what they can lead and what they can do a lot of big things here when they're in the circle.
Oh, the final through 9, so Maryland will take on Michigan.